Assalamu alaikum. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I'm in my car. I just finished making my grip prayer, and I'm so inspired right now to come and share a message of wisdom for my immigrant Muslim communities. I've met so many Muslim women from different parts of the world who now live in the West, who come from places where their families were refugees, or their families experienced war or famine, or a lot of trauma that has been passed down from generation to generation because of the instability in their countries. And a lot of them were raised in the West or have come to the West when they were little, and they necessarily were not given love as children. They were not necessarily taught what love was. Their parents didn't always have the tools to tell them they loved them, to show them affection, because a lot of times their parents were hurting. Sometimes their parents were hurt as children. And so a lot of these women, not all of them, I won't say a lot, I'll say some of them have never really received love in such a pure, unconditional way from their parents. And so it's really hard for them to recognize what it looks like and what it feels like from their potential fiance or potential partner or a brother they're courting. And what I tell these women is, and what I'll tell you, if this is your situation, is that you get to give yourself love now as an adult. If you were not properly loved as a child, if you experienced family dysfunction, verbal abuse as a child, physical abuse, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, you get to, as an adult, I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, you get to pour love over yourself every day. There are parts of you, I call her the little girl, the inner child, that all she really wants is a safe space to express what hurt her, right? Whether to cry about it, whether to rage about it, whether just to let it come to the surface. It's all she really needs. And then you, as the adult part of yourself, have to give yourself love every day. I literally mean you have to tell yourself every day, I love and accept myself. I love myself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves me, loves me, loves me. I'm a chosen servant of the Most High God, and I'm deserving of love. I receive love. I receive all His love. I have love in me. Love is within me. And the more you pour love over yourself every day and start to really express what hurts, what your pain was, what your trauma was, you will start to feel different inside. The other thing is you have to forgive your parents. If you are holding on to any resentment towards your parents, that will show up in your marriage. I promise you. That will show up in your future relationships. Forgiveness of your parents is for you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to forgive. I believe those 99 names of God, the most forgiving, the most affectionate, the most loving, are there for us to try to be like those things, to be more forgiving, to be more loving, to be more compassionate, to be more merciful. Those 99 names are there for us to try to live our lives by those names, right? So the more we can forgive our parents for any trauma that we experienced, we open ourselves up to receive love and we heal ourselves. Right? What I tell a lot of women is learn the stories of your parents. Learn the stories of your grandparents. The more you understand the trauma that your parents experience or your grandparents experience, the more you're going to have compassion in your heart for them. You have to have compassion because we all come onto the planet full of love, knowing what it feels like, ready to give it, ready to receive it, and then we're hurt. And then we close ourselves off to it. And sometimes you'll see moments, you'll see glimmers of it in people where they can be so loving and so kind and so sweet. And then you can see the other side, which is like the wounded inner child part of them that can be mean or rude or nasty. And all we really all need, to be honest with you, is we need to love ourselves fully and completely. So we have that love within ourselves, and then we can give that love to those who are most deserving. So I hope that helps you guys. I will be coming to you guys, inshallah, the next time I'm inspired. I send you guys love, 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 and peace as always. And I'll talk to you guys later. My salams.